Hello, everybody. Welcome to Dungeons D-Pads. I'm Sombre, and I'm here with the Vault King.
I'm the Vault King. Yes, I am. Yes, I can.
Yes, you can? You can what? You can
yes,
vault?
I am. Yes, I am. Yes, I can vault.
He could Vault King, everybody, apparently. Hello, Grev.
I can vault like a king.
Yes. And this guy apparently is the ursaring we're looking for, so let's beat him up. Apparently.
Oh, poor little marsh stomp.
Yeah, poor little Marsham is gonna get slammed into the ground. We use we use no, because there's Shiftry.
It's grass dark. There's nothing that can really hurt him.
Grass.
Yeah, he'll resist and resist to resist one, and then we can take out the other.
Yeah, but dark. Honestly, Fairy Floss has the most resistances here. It's resistant to grass. It's immune to ground, and it's resistant to water. Of course, he gets a free turn. Wow, they do not like Sir Jelly. What did Sir Jelly ever do to you besides going Quagsire?
Because he knows he's about to be consumed. Or not.
Wait, and it's just to get rid of the Marsh Stomp quicker, because Quagsire's in trouble here because the Shiftry. Grass type. It's the only weakness he has.
Yeah.
And I seen that coming. See, isn't that better? I protected your baby, didn't I, Volts?
I'm sure he would have lived one hit, but thank you.
I will. I protect your dad. Bye bye. Ha! He missed. Goodbye, Shiftry. Shiftry's one of those Pokemon. Just like it looks cool, but it just.
Yeah, sadly with its array, they've spread it out too thin. They try to make it be able to do everything because it can do nothing.
It's the same with Glalie. Glalie stats are very even, like amazingly even, to the point where it's just like, what do I do with him? I like Glalie, but it's just like, what do I do with him? Don't knock down my accuracy.
Yeah, sadly with Glalie, everything that it tries to do, there's another Pokemon that does the role better. Even for versatility.
You can actually snag a Shadow Snorunt in Pokemon XD. So when we get to XD, maybe we'll have a Glalie on our team when we get to XD. Maybe.
Yeah. Although I prefer what's it called? Frostlass. I always like the Yukio now.
Voltus is Gen 3.
Oh yeah, it's Gen 3, it's not out yet.
No. 63 Fairy Floss, you're really ahead of the curve for everybody. There's the Ursaring, right. 45. And it's a boy. It's a boy. I love the circle I have there, bellies. Right, Fairy Floss.
I like the fact it keeps I'm not sure if it's trying to keep flexing or keep trying to hug the air.
Yes, it's going to hug the air. It shouldn't knock it out, even though it's pretty strong. Yeah, it's fine.
I can say, yeah, but Ursaring's tanky. It's got very high health and very high attack.
Mm-hmm. It's just everything else that's low.
Yeah. Fortunately, it's got two abilities: his guts and quick feet, so he can. If he gets a status effect on, it either gets faster or it hits even harder.
Vault, it wouldn't have quick feet at this time. It doesn't have that ability until Generation 4.
As well as it learns a Sword Dance, so it can already get the attack up. So, although a lot of people say Guts is better, I think Quick Step is better because it can already get its attack up if it needs to.
No.
As well as its attack's already high. What it needs is speed. Or the defensive ability.
Guts is better because you can give it a Poison Orb and then just poison straight away without anyone else's help.
Wouldn't that work with the Quick Feet, with the poison on there as well?
Yeah, but that increases speed. Power.
Yeah, increase speed and allow So allow it to hit hard and fast.
Yes, but you're saying, okay, so I poison it for one turn, it gets faster. What's my opponent doing? Oh, it's using a psychic and kills me in one turn. Alright, okay.
Yeah, but its attack is 130. It can still hit pretty hard. It doesn't need the attack boost to hit hard. It just helps it hit harder. What it does need is either speed or it needs help with the defensive utility because it's got health, but it's unlike the other health tanks where it's got health and something else, it's only got health.
Well, you could use Protect on Ursaring so it gets poisoned for sure. And then it's poisoned this turn and it didn't get hurt. And in the next turn it can wallop someone. It's much more efficient than Quick Feet.
Yeah, the Protect is only on a turn, and the Poison will also be on. You could do the same for the Quick Feet. You could put the Poison on there, but then after it's actually got the speed to hit it afterwards. Because the other one, it just needs to.
The problem with that, there is a problem with that. Like, you use Sword Dance on that turn, you're poisoned, you're getting weaker, they attack you, you go down, and they're like, oh, you're using an Ursaring. It'll know slash, it'll know bite. Oh, okay, so I can just counter that. Like, rather than one turn, using an extra turn to set up. It's unnecessary.
I didn't say about keeping Sword Dance. I said so it swapped Sword Dance for Protect. Still is going to have the monstrous attack stat where it's still going to hurt.
Right, it's paralyzed.
Especially with Facade.
Facade's very good. Yes, Facade is very good.
With 140 base move they hit, that's going to hit hard already, plus 130 base attack, and stat bonus. Yeah, that's already going to hurt. It doesn't need to be boosted.
The problem with Ursaring, though, it's got really special defense. Like, if you get hit by a psychic, you're going down, no ifs, ands, or buts.
Yeah, which is why the speed will be there to help it outspeed the psychic, because there's often not a lot of fast psychics.
The thing is, a Quick Step only adds an extra bit to speed. It doesn't double it. So you're outspeeding some things, but not many, unfortunately. That's the problem with like Quick Feet. It's like it's not as good. It's just not.
Oh, I thought Quick Feet was two stages like Guts.
I don't think it is. I think it's just one. You can double check it for me if you want, because I currently have a pad in my hand, so you can double check. Like, to be fair, I don't really use Quick Feet, so you could check if you want. I believe it's 50% it goes up, so still, that's not that good for an Ursaring. Right.
I'll just quickly look it up.
Right, so we just caught. Right, we caught the Ursaring.
Yeah, both of them are 50%. Guts is 50 and Quick Feet is 50. As well as looking here, there's strategies for both Guts Ursaring and Quick Feet Ursaring. For versatility. So there's strats for both. So both of its abilities work differently. In the meta anyway, so it actually utilizes both of them, which is rare for meta. Most of them tend to stick with one ability, and if it doesn't have that ability, screw you.
I honestly, I feel like Guts is more prevalent than Quick Feet. So we have caught the Ursaring, we have caught the Smeargle. Now what? We need the Metatype. The problem is the Metatype appears randomly. At least I think it does. Hopefully it's not back at Pyrite Cave. I don't think we can go back in Pyrite Cave though. That's the thing. Let's have a look. We're looking for a rider. Oh, no one else is appearing? What's going on here? Let's have a look. Did I miss something?
Speaking of, if you were to turn into a poison type, if you would terrorize a poison type into a poison type, but you're already poisoned, would you remain poisoned? Because you were poisoned before you became that type, but
I believe yes, it keeps the poison. In later generations, it actually loses the poison when it evolves. In Generation 3, I believe if you have, for example, a Cascoon that's poisoned and evolves into a Dustox, it'll lose the poison. But later on it doesn't do that, so yeah. I'm just gonna go to the under.
Maybe I'll need to experiment that next time on the we do the Scarlet. I will experiment with a poison Pokemon and evolve into something that can't be poisoned, like steel or poison.
Wait, they do it now because of corrosion.
Yeah, because corrosion can put it on there, but it's more experiment to see would it remain afterwards anyway. Because it can't. Because I know you can do it with corrosion, but would it remain with other poison? You don't need corrosion to put it on there, onto those types. Because technically they will be poison or steel from that point, and they can't be poisoned, but they're somehow poisoned.
Have I missed something?
I think you're right, and it would remain poisoned, but there's only one way to really find out.
They're saying they repaired the logged Schlagum machine, but we just went there and we caught the Ursaring, but no, net. Talk to net. Did we miss something in the Snag'em hideout? We might have. Let me double check there. Because it's just like, oh, okay. Well, let's double check. Because it's just like, oh, nothing's happening. Let's, okay, forward disc. Maybe we'll have to fight Gonzap again or something? Let's find out, I guess. Do you think I've missed something? I don't think I... Did I? Because it suddenly just went all quiet on the game, and I'm just like, what? Because the only one we need to catch now is the Meditite. The Shuckle we could... Oh, there's only one way to catch the Shuckle, and there is a Colosseum that's under the under Colosseum called the Deep Colosseum. I remember that vividly. But after that, it's just like, where do we go from here? Right, let's check Gonzap's place. Alright, nothing there, so we must have procced something. Or else that would be proccing again. Well, let's check the boss's room, I guess. Maybe he'll give us some hints or tips or tricks.
Something that's always confused me, though, is... I know Resta... Why is Resta a psychic move?
Because you're relaxing your mind.
But you're also relaxing your body.
There's Gonzap. Yeah, I have to fight Gonzap again, okay.
So, I guess it sort of works, but it's kind of a weak excuse. Very weak.
Same reason meditate is psychic. Meditate. That's the one Pokemon we're looking for.
Yeah. Oh, I understand why that one's can be psychic, but Rest still doesn't make sense being psychic. It should be normal to me, because anything can rest.
No, I disagree with that. I disagree. I'm fine with being rest. I'm fine with rest being psychic, sorry. It's completely okay with me. Then again, I'm Gen 1, and I don't really question Gen 1, like, hickory pokery, because Gen 1's kind of messed up as it is. Ow! Suicune was so close to death there. And that's not going to do much. Why do all the bosses have Machamps? Bolts. Any ideas? Right, I'm gonna switch out Suicune, and we're gonna bring in Fairy Floss, because he's immune to Earthquake. And guess what I'm gonna do? Earthquake! Earthquake is the most powerful move in this game. No ifs, ands, or buts.
Yeah.
Look at that. Boom! Brick break. Haha, I'm resistant. Oh, you need to recharge.
Okay, did they reduce Ursaring's... Yeah, they reduced Ursaring's HP, so... It's now 90.
Yeah, it's less tanky.
It really can't tank anymore, so it really needs the speed buff. Yeah, it got nerfed. But what it's got is the attack that's going for it. Everything else is just, eh.
I mean, there's Ursaluna now, so...
Yes, but you can't get there at the moment.
Well, you can, but only in one game.
Yeah, but you can't get in a mainline game, because
Actually, a lot of people... I'm not sure... Not sure if they count it as canon or not. Like, they haven't really... I think it's meant to be canon because it's referenced in Scarlet and Violet, so...
Yeah. But Ursaluna, it moved its stats where it needed to. It got rid of that special attack that it didn't need because it doesn't learn many special attack moves. Seriously, why did you have 75 base attack Ursaring? You don't use it. There's no point. So it's now got its 130 health as Ursaluna from its 90, so... And its defense becomes 150. Even its special defense goes up. It gets a little slower from 55 to 50, but it gets a lot tankier. Which it needed to do its damage, and its attack even went up by 10 points. But so Ursaluna is just much better, because it's it can do what Ursaring was trying to do. Be a tank with a high attack, but it sadly it didn't have the defenses or health to tank and hit hard. Which was kind of the downside of the Pokemon. You can see what it was trying to do, but it just didn't quite have the stats to pull it off. But its evolution gave it the health and the tankiness it needed.
Volts loves his bears and his dogs, so when he gets in the mood for them, he just let him slide, let him go.
Yeah. Which is why Ursaluna Guts, I'll say, yeah, that's better than Quick Feet, because at that point it doesn't need it. It's got the bulk to actually last. The fact with how much health and a decent special attack, even if it got hit by a special, it can still most likely take the hit. And if it's a physical, it's definitely taking the hit. As well as being normal ground is actually a brilliant typing because
immune to electric, immune to ghosts.
And it can actually hit pretty hard with a lot of things. Because it's got the ground to hit a lot of things, and the things it can't hit with ground, it can hit a lot of stuff. It can hit normal, neutrally, pretty damn hard. Which is always good to have a normal type for that exact reason. You won't get super effective, but you can get a neutral attack that's going to hit hard.
Mm-hmm.
As well as it can normally tank most things. So, Ursaluna uses the best of the attacking nature of the ground type and the bulk of the normal type into something that's quite deadly.
I wouldn't really put it on my team personally, but you do you, man.
Yeah, I can see the downside to using it. It's easy enough to counter, but what it does beautifully. So I'll probably use one on my team when it gets released, but it needs to get released.
You mean released in Scarlet and Violet?
Yeah, in Scarlet and Violet. Because I got one of my on my Arceus playthrough, and that guy carried so hard. Because it was just bump, it's down, bump, it's down.
Speaking of bump, it's down. Jeez, that Hyper Beam did a lot. Morton can take care of this, it's fine. Right, Dragon Breath, the Breloom, Thunderbolt, the Gyarados.
It's also sort of with the Gudra thingy giving it the Steel type. It needed the Steel type or it needed another type. Being Pure Dragon was kind of a crutch. Especially also with its stat range. It was the weakest the Sulu legendaries. As well as the move pool, it didn't have the speed to be Sweeper and nothing to boost it. And it had some bulk, but there was other Pokemon that had more bulk. And it tried to attack, but there was other Sulus that had the attack. It tried to do so many things at once and failed to do all of them.
That was close.
And then Hisuian is like, okay, you want bulk, I can give you bulk.
Mm-hmm. We beat Gonzap. You're gone. Zap. I feel like he'd be your servant since he's Zap.
Yes, he must be under me. I am the king.
Live in fear. No. I refuse. Now that's what we're looking for. That is the down disc. And that goes to the last Colosseum. But we'll do that next time on Dungeons D-Pads, because it looks like we've run out of time, haven't we, Vault?
Yep.
We'll go to the deep Colosseum next time. To the deep down. But until then, it's goodbye from me, Player 1.
And me, Player 2.
We'll see you next time, guys. Bye-bye.
Bye.